Even we are continental nation, but we have the strong Mediterranean legacy. And personally, I like that feeling going in the midnight out, to see the people sitting, talking, to be able, that kind of personal freedom here is also rare for comparing with other colleagues, comparing with other diplomats serving in other countries.
Well, when you're not busy working, what are some of your hobbies?
Here, I would like to have free time. This is, it is, because this time in the office and my free time are not divided. It's in many diplomats, but in free time I like to travel. I like to use my weekends, if I have them, to travel around the country, to be able to go to visit other cities others than Cairo. I'm planning to go this week's to Siva, to see Siva, and to see some oases around Siva. I just was 2 weeks ago in Fayum. Actually, it is very close and very nice governorate. I attended the ceremony in the Asr Arun temple. The morning, the sun then starts on the 21st of December, when starts winter in the Western Hemisphere. That is very magnificent event, because when the sunrise is appearing, the sunlight is going through the door of the temple and going straight to another wall, to the space where is written the God symbols, and covers exactly that space, and that is for the centuries. It is a miracle of Egyptian astronomy and architecture in the same time.
Welcome to Egypt, the most fascinating place on earth. Pharaohs, news of the world. Travel back to ancient times. Hear the voices from the past. Marvel as you watch. It is widely considered the greatest outdoor museum anywhere on the planet. Meet the city of Cairo, with its unique fusion of different cultures. Enjoy the early morning sun on one of the countless beaches. Lose yourself among the souks and markets to taste the flavor of Egyptian life. Explore the ancient tombs. Share the secrets from the past. Hold your breath as you stand before what is considered the greatest spectacle in the whole world. Live the Egyptian nightlife. Sail on boats on the Nile. Or dive into an amazing world of color and beauty. From east to west, from north to south, visitors will find a unique place that will provide some of the richest experiences
about the first non-aligned movement meeting. Am I correct?
Yes. Before I came here, exactly in 2011, it was commemorated 50th anniversary of the first summit of non-aligned movement, which was held in Belgrade. And in that time, Egypt was president of the movement, and with strong cooperation with Egyptian Foreign Ministry, we organized that meeting in Belgrade. At that time, Minister Mohammed Kamel Amer attended that meeting. I published my book, which was related to the events in the world from 61 to 63, and among them the reason was the summit where non-aligned movement practically was started to live, and that is one of the reasons for my another research, the research about relationships between two leaders of our countries, Josip Broz Tito and Gamal Abdel Nasser. That is their personal relationship is something that is very intriguing and very strange in the same time, that in the world of politics, of international conflicts, you have two personalities, two leaders who are attached to each other so much, and they trust to each other so much. It is very interesting and deep topic, And of course, here in Egypt there are still living people who are not only witness, but who actively were involved in their relationship, like, for instance, the great journalist Mohammed Hossein Haikal, who had long-time relationships with both leaders, with Tito and Nasser, and he wrote books about that. And he also did last interview with Tito. It was published November 1979, just a couple of months before Tito's death. In fact, that is about these two leaders. We are able to follow and to track relationships between our in modern time. But I have to say first that relationships between Serbia and Egypt are very long, 6 years exactly, because in 908 Serbia established first diplomatic mission here in Cairo. That mission was, in that time it was Khedive Ismailia Square. Now it is, the name was changed, number 15 on the second floor, And since that time, Serbia sent regularly representatives and diplomats to Egypt, and the relations are long-lasting. I'm very happy to be part of that line.
Do you think that the relationship between Tito and Abdel Nasser has helped strengthen the relationship between Serbia and Egypt?
Always had, very good and friendly relations, through all that period and through all transformation which happened in the both countries. This is, the real life of the people of the politicians was changing. The politicians are leaving and going, but the main task of diplomacy is to establish trust between people. That is something that can last long. And I think that is the trust which exists between Egyptian and former Yugoslavian and the Serbian people is still the same.
Well, obviously you've been here from 2011 and you've witnessed these huge changes in the country. What are your impressions of democratic changes that Egypt has witnessed during this phase?
This is